Welcome. This is Edmonton Real Estate Today. I am your host, LeRoy Warden, and today we are at Paramo Cafe. They're located at 9940 137 Avenue. They have a beautiful, bright, cheery atmosphere, so come down and check them out. And today I want to welcome back our special guest, Cheryl Stevens from Remax Real Estate. Cheryl, welcome.
Good morning,
to see you
Leroy.
again.
Hi, nice to see you.
Well, we're always excited to hear what's happening in the market. So tell us, what is the market like in the past month or so?
Well, finishing off June, we actually have 9,428 listings on the market. And you know what, we had a total of 1,811 homes sell in the month of June.
Okay, so there are some activity out there and everything seems to be moving a little bit faster.
Yeah, things are definitely moving faster than they were at the beginning of the year.
Right.
So that's good. We still a little bit less than last month, like the
Okay.
month before, right? So May had a little more sales than June, but again, we're still doing well and holding our own.
All right, so how long are properties taking to sell?
Well, the average single family home is taking about 53 days
Yes.
to sell right now, and condos are sitting around 66, which has kind of been their story the whole year.
For the whole year. So everything on average, a couple months to sell. What is the average price of homes right now?
You know, the average single family home is selling just right around 423,000 and change,
Yes.
and condos are 238,000.
That doesn't seem to be too bad. So taking an average of a couple months to sell, the average price seems to be okay. Now,
Yeah.
what is happening in terms of the highest priced home that has sold?
Okay, well, in Parkview last month, we had
Yes.
a home sell for 2.15 million, and over in Donsdale, we had a condo sell for 720,000.
Okay, so the people spending a little bit of money out there. In terms of the market itself, what do you see that a seller should be doing to get their home sold, you know, relative to what's happening in the market?
Well, for the sellers, again, I'm going back to the idea that, you know, when you look at the actual number of homes sold compared to the actual number of listings out there,
Yeah.
we're still only selling about 20% of what's on the market. So
Okay.
for a seller to sell, he really needs to make sure he's looking at the market value and make sure his agent's advising him to make sure he's pricing it right at market value.
Okay.
And then, you know what, again, there's nothing better than the cleaner the house and the most decluttered the house can be,
Right, right.
the better he's going to sell.
And if I'm a home buyer out there knowing only a smaller percentage of the homes are selling, therefore it being a buyer's market, what advice or guidance would you have for a home buyer out there looking at homes?
Well, number one, I find that numbers are changing a little bit more. Like as per experts are saying that number of inventory, like months of inventory, if you're in between 4 and 6 months of inventory, it really ends up being more of a balanced market.
Yes.
So I did look at the numbers of, you know, for how many we're selling to how many listings are sitting. We're actually at about 5.2 months of inventory.
Yes.
So therefore, we're actually getting into a balanced market again.
Okay.
So I think it's really important that if the buyers get out there now, if they've been kind of sitting on the fence,
Yes.
it's time for them to pick something up instead of sort of hemming and hawing, because it's not quite the buyer's market they thought it was. And
Yes.
I do think, you know, the fact that it's getting a little more balanced, sellers are going to hold on to their price points a little bit more.
Okay.
And so it's going to start affecting them. So it's really important that they get out there and find something rather than kind of thinking they're going to get a steal of a deal. They're going to probably watch that prices may start changing a little more.
A little bit more. All right. So we're heading into more of a balanced market as opposed to being in a buyer's market. So buyers should make that decision to make the plunge and hopefully buy something that they feel would meet their needs at this point.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
As we welcome in the summer, and I know we've been having a little bit of rain, is there anything you want to share with our viewers about what's happening in Edmonton?
You know what, I do. There's 3 great festivals coming this month.
Yes.
So number one, I'm sure lots of people have heard of the Taste of Edmonton. So that's
course.
coming again from the 18th to 28th.
Okay.
And then, as we all know and gets lots of advertisement, is Klondike Days will be here the 19th to the 28th. But the one not everyone's probably heard of is the Interstellar Rodeo Music Festival. It's just happening July 28th and 29th. So again, I think it's something really cool to check out. It's actually at Horlack Park.
Okay, okay. I haven't heard of that, so that is good. Thanks so much for sharing. Listen, Cheryl, as usual, we always appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to bring us up to date on what's happening in the market. So again, thank you, and we appreciate your time.